Hey, what's up guys and gals? My name is Rick 9G. Thank you so much for joining me today. We're going to be talking about I Love Lucy. Now, if you're following my Instagram, which you really should, there are links below with over 20,000 followers over there. A big community, so make sure to check it out. You would have known that my wife and I recently had a baby. We had her Monday, August 25th, 2025, and we're so happy to welcome her into the world. Baby 9G is here, and so I thought, why don't we make a video on I Love Lucy and focus on the we're having a baby episode. Now, I have to admit, this wasn't my idea. The idea for this video goes to my missus, and I think it's a perfect idea. Like, I had a thought of doing another video with no ties to baby, and then all of a sudden she said, why don't you make an I Love Lucy episode focusing on the fact that we had a baby? And she basically gave me the perfect idea, and I said, I'm just going to execute your idea, hun. And so here it is. I think it's wonderful, and I hope you enjoy it. Now, the episode is called Lucy Goes to the Hospital. It aired January 19th, 1953. It's from season 2, and it's episode 16. It is one of the most watched I Love Lucy episodes ever. More people were watching this than the politics of the day with Dwight D. Eisenhower and Harry Truman and so forth, and I think that is pretty unbelievable. In this episode, of course, everyone is in great expectation because the baby is coming. That is little Ricky, and we're all excited to see what happens. Finally, Lucy rushes to the hospital, but before that, it's great to see Fred, Ethel, and Ricky kind of coordinate who's going to do what, who's going to call the doctor, who's going to hail the cab for them to go to the hospital, and who's going to get Lucy ready to go into the cab, kind of take care of her. They're all dishing out roles and so forth, and chaos ensues when the real moment happens, which makes for hilarity. Now, going to my life with my wife, it was early in the morning. We were getting ready I was getting ready to go to work. She was already on maternity leave and wakes up realizing that her water just broke. And so we called the 24-hour nurse just to confirm this, and they told us, yes, you should make your way to the hospital. So we get to the hospital, and it's pretty crazy, similar to the I Love Lucy episode where Ricky is the one who's wheeled into the wheelchair and Lucy's carrying all the luggage. In fact, he was more nervous than she was. I could say that while I was cool, calm, and collected on the outside, inside I was pretty nervous, pretty expected. I mean, I'd never been a father before. She'd never been a mother. This is the first baby in the family for both sides. So this is very, very new territory for everybody, including the new grandparents. And so what differed is in the I Love Lucy episode, Ricky had to wait for Lucy in the waiting father's room, as he called her, or waiting father's room, as he says. And it's different for me because I gotta stay with her the whole time, see the whole process, and essentially be a good support for her and a good coach for her. Also, my mother-in-law was in there, and so it was fantastic to have just a good support system for her so that she can focus. My wife was a trooper. Essentially, after 6 pushes, baby was here, even though labor took about 13 hours, the entire process, but the final pushes took about, I don't know, maybe like half an hour. She was so good, and baby 9G was born 11:19, I believe, p.m. Monday, still Monday, almost into Tuesday, August 25th, and so we are so happy. But going back to the I Love Lucy episode, Ricky had to go to work, and he was very, very nervous seeing that the baby would come out and so forth, and when he finally realized that he had to go to work, he sadly left. Fred held a cab for him, and they were ready to tell everyone that, hey, the baby is here. So they called him while he was at the club, and finally he was able to make his way back in his creepy makeup. And back then, right, they didn't know if they were going to have a boy or girl. You kind of just had to wait to the last moment, which would have torn me apart. My wife and I found out very soon, about 4 months into it, and we're so happy that we knew it was a girl, so we can kind of prepare ourselves mentally and with gifts, baby shower stuff, and so forth. And finally, Ricky passes out. There wasn't a lot of sleeping with my wife and I. We were just trying to keep the baby fed, keep her clean, and make sure that she had everything that she needed. It was a task and a half, and we stayed a couple days in the hospital, finally getting back home with family and friends, trying to make this video to get back into the groove of it, and it is a challenge. It is a challenge, but we're very happy with our little bundle of joy. I want you to let me know your thoughts down below. Are you grandparents, maybe parents yourselves, maybe early parents, or I don't know, parents like us that are maybe in their 30s, that are parents for the first time? Let me know in the comments. I want to hear. Or maybe you are pretty young yourself, not parents yet, and kind of seeing the episode as a way that can highlight your own experience. I really was looking back into the episode to see what similarities and differences that I found. It was truly fascinating to see and to live the experience. Thank you so much for your love, support, and well wishes. Baby does appreciate it, wife appreciates it, and truly I appreciate it. And the way that you could show your love and appreciation is through the comments below, is by hitting that like button. There's also a new button called the hype button, HYPE, and that hype button really truly helps out. You can hit it and it truly does a lot for the channel, so I do appreciate that. We'll see you all next time. Don't forget to stay positive and most importantly, be hopeful. Thank you so much to all my patron supporters, especially my diamond tier patrons: Joanna R, Citizen Kane 359, Sally N, Daniel B, Jerry D, and Vito L. If you want to be on this list, make sure to check the link in the description, and thanks to all who support.